Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video. Thank you so much for being here. I'm so grateful that you were here, you guys. Today, let me show you the cards that we got. Okay, so this is a message that you need to hear right now. Okay, this is we have the Ace of Swords here. Then we have the Two of Swords. Interesting that they come out together like that. Then we have the Judgment card in the middle. Okay, that's important. Judgment card in the middle coming out, and we have the Five of Wands and the Nine of Cups. Okay, the Wish card at the end. You guys, there's something that you need to make a decision on, and you finally have all the information that you needed in order to make this decision. So you have been waiting to make a decision for a little while. You're like, should I do this? Should I do that? I don't know. I don't feel like I have all the information. And so kind of like you felt stuck because you didn't feel like you could make the right decision because you didn't feel like you didn't have all the information. But this card usually shows up when sometimes we don't need all the information. All we need to do is just make a decision. However, the universe, okay, your subconscious, whatever you believe in, spirit, your spirit guides, whatever, has granted you all the information. Right now, you have all the information you need in order to make a decision that you have been holding on making. Okay, you've not been making a decision, so you've kind of been holding on the sidelines, waiting for all this information. Now you finally have all the information. Okay, you're gonna make the right decision because you have all the information. I feel like you were so scared of making the wrong decision, and the only thing that was stopping you was you didn't want to make the wrong decision twice. So you didn't want to have to make a decision and it be wrong, and then make another decision and not be able to, have that go the right way. And I get it. Listen, I get it. It's tough sometimes making decisions, but the Judgment card comes out when it means when our past is coming around again. Your past is coming around again, and you can rise up. Okay, it's like the phoenix rising from the ashes, and it's like previously you may have made the wrong decision before in the past. You may have. Okay, you probably did, because we always make, that's everything is just a learning experience. But we're seeing this card coming out, the Judgment card, to say, listen, you have made some mistakes in the past, and now you are getting the ability to fix that. You're getting the ability to choose something else. Okay, so it's like you've been making the wrong decision for a long time, and you're getting the same results. You're like, why does this keep happening to me? Why do I keep meeting, assholes or people who are not very nice to me? Why do I keep getting to situations at work where people take advantage of me? It's like, you need to learn to stand up for yourself because you didn't learn that before. You know what I mean? And so that's when we would see the Judgment card. Judgment card's coming. Okay, listen, you might get the same experience. Are you going to take it this time? Okay, are you going to make the right decision and stand up for yourself this time, or whatever the case may be? Because this is different for all of you. Okay. However, once you make this decision, okay, you might have to stand your ground. Okay, you might have to tell a few people like, hey, this is the decision I'm making, and it is what it is. What you don't see is this is going to bring you to your wishes. You have the Wish card. Okay, you have the Wish card. So it looks like this person is actually going to grant you your wish because you have fixed this little cycle that you've been in. Okay, so sometimes we get stuck in cycles of our lives and we keep making the wrong decision. And, it's kind of like people who date the same people and then complain about them. And then, it's like, well, I could have just told you it wasn't going to work out because, so-and-so was not nice to you, and they're like, yeah, but this, that, the other. So then finally they realize, oh, I'm dating people who aren't nice to me. So, maybe I should date somebody who's nice to me, and then, wouldn't have to break up with them. Right. So not everyone might be, so someone might not be on the same page as you. Okay. Whenever you're making this decision, somebody might not be on the same page as you. And it doesn't matter if they're on the same page as you. You got to do what's right for you. You got to do what is good for you. Okay. It's important that you, create your own reality. This is your life. This is your video game. Okay. You do what you like to do in this video game. You don't live for, everybody else. You are here, and should be surrounded by the people you love, and their input should matter to you. But you're not here to please everybody and everybody's, mom and dad and their cat and dog. Like, you're here to enjoy your own life as well, right? And sometimes we forget that. So let's get a few more clarifying cards. What is this decision that you have to make? What is the situation of the decision you have to make? Let's see here. What is this decision? Let's get a few specifics. So we have the Knight of Wands. This might be about moving for some of you guys. For others of you, it's quite literally about dating somebody who's not there for a long time, but there for a good short time. Okay. And for others of you, it's Why do I feel like somebody here just does not go to bed at a good time ever? Somebody here needs to fall asleep at a good time. Please take your rest. Okay, this is your warning right now that you need to get some rest. If somebody who, you know, constantly scrolls and then has to wake up at like 6 a.m., 7 a.m., but you're like on your phone or just like not sleeping, you know, turn off all distractions and go to bed at a good time. Okay, that was a message for some of you. For others of you, it's about your home. It's about where you live. Okay, and it's about not running away from any problems that happen. I feel like it's, you know, for some of you, maybe you rent a place and then there's something you don't like about it, so then you move and you go to a different place and a different place and a different place, or some of you, you know, move from place to place to place. And I feel like now the idea is to, you know, fix anything that you need to fix first and then move, because your dream house is coming up. Your dream house is coming at the end of this. But you must fix everything, you know, internally and externally. Fix everything that you can in your life and in the house and wherever you're living or whatever you want. And that's when you're going to get your manifestation. Okay, that's when you're going to get it. For others of you, you're dating somebody who is not meant to stay for a long time. And there are signs that they give you that they're not meant to be here. You know, it could be their reputation. Maybe they have a terrible reputation. Maybe they're a terrible serial dater. They leave everybody brokenhearted. Okay. And if that's you, you know, listen, I don't want to say you're not special, because you are special, but to this person, you are just, you know, another little season in their life. So be careful who you give your energy to, you guys. Okay. You were so amazing. You were so special. And so waiting until you know, find somebody who is going to treat you properly, who's going to treat you nice, who's going to really have a spiritual connection with them. You know, it's better to wait for those people rather than just jump and rush into a connection and then, you know, they leave you brokenhearted after like a month or whatever, right? So that's what I got for you guys today. And for others of you, you know, it could just be, you might be receiving an idea to do something and you have not acted on this idea for a very long time. And you're like, oh, I think it'd be amazing to have this business, or like I have a really good idea to do this, but it's like you don't act on this passion ever. You're like, oh, you know, I don't have the finances, I don't have the resources. Just work on it. Just start. Okay, just start. It doesn't matter where you start. Okay, if you have an idea to do something, to invent something, to create something, to work at something, to have fun, to do something that you've always wanted to do that thing. Okay, this is your warning. This is your warning to do that thing that you always wanted to do, because now is an amazing time. Okay, this is the decision that you have to make. All right, very, very interesting. Ace of Wands coming out. Okay, Ace of Wands is an active card, which means you have to actually go out and get this thing. You have to actually go out and do this thing that you want to do. Okay, this thing that you're feeling passionate and fired up about. So that's what I got for you guys today. Please like this video. If you like this video, comment down below if there's anything in specific that you guys want to see, you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I love each and every one of you so very much. I'm going to give you a big kiss. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing. I'm making daily videos, which means I'm going to see you guys here tomorrow.